and when they were out at the sea, they got a random radio signal with a Morse code saying why. So it's like, why? Reading that in the manga, already scary. Seeing that in the anime, goosebump. It was crazy. It was scary. Like, hey, what's up, guys? It's Sanji-kun, and today I'll be reviewing all 3 seasons plus this special episode of Doctor Stone, the anime. I love this series. When it first came out, I watched it every week for like 8 weeks. I remember this because I record all the animes and manga I read on my anime list. So yeah, if you want to add me as a friend, you could check it out as Sakupani. And I'm wearing my Sakupani wig, my streamer now, because I haven't streamed in years and I just kind of miss it. Also ignore all the stickers on my face. I'm on that time of the month for women, you know. So my face is suffering right now. But yeah, like I said, I watch it every week for like 8 weeks when it first came out in 2019. And then I couldn't wait, so I went and read all of the manga that has came out by that time. So I ended on the middle of season 3. So I continued the anime. Literally, I watched it all in 3 days this week, and I just want to talk about it. So yeah, I also continued to read the manga just a bit right after where the anime ended in season 3. So this is Cozy Review Corner. Welcome back. This is episode 2. It's basically just my show review, but with just me alone. But yeah, the new name for that will be Cozy Review Corner. And we're doing all 3 seasons, so I'm gonna try to speedrun this. Okay, yes, so season 1, 24 episodes. I said start with backstory and Senku waking up, ended up with the phone being made and transferred to spy team. And I just wrote some bullet points because it's 24 episodes, which is classic for a season of an anime, but that's kind of a lot. So I wrote some main things that happened. So they revived Tsukasa because they were running away from lions. I think it was like 4 lions. It was pretty scary. And both Tsukasa and Senku have clashing motives on why they would revive the humans, like all humans or just younger generation. You know, personally, I agree with Tsukasa, and I think he's really hot, so yeah. Like, I don't know, I actually want some kind of apocalypse to happen in the world, just not that I would survive. I just love The Walking Dead, and anything post-apocalyptic, I don't know. It's like, so that the world reset, you know? I don't think that our world's quite balanced right now, so like, I don't care if I survive. I'd be the first person to die, or like few of the very first people to die. But yeah, I just want something to reset the world. I don't know. Maybe it will happen in my lifetime, who knows. But yeah, so they have to revive him because he's the strongest high school primate. He's 18, so I guess that's like a very late senior. I was 17 when I was a senior. But so they got clashing viewpoints on that, right? Senku wants to revive everyone in the world, but Tsukasa only wants to revive the younger generation because he thinks adults are greedy as hell. And I totally agree with him. But the way he's doing it is not good though. Why would you smash all these stones? I guess it might be fun and he's just strong enough to do it. But okay. So he kills Senku. Kill, quote, because he's the main character. And it would be weird if he died in episode 5. I don't remember if that's the actual episode, I'm just saying. But yeah, he didn't die though. But oh yeah, spoilers for all the 3 seasons plus the special episode, by the way. I'm gonna be telling you all about it. Alright, so Senku didn't die, and he got like the mini petrification stone thingy on his neck. So Taiji realizes that, and he healed him, and he came back to life. So we learned that the petrification effects also have a healing ability. So that's pretty OP. He came back to life. He ran into Kohaku, which is she's a primitive. She's a descendant from the space crew, the astronauts who survived the petrification beam because they were up in space. So she's a descendant of them from like 3,700 years ago. And they fought, and he was thinking, Tsukasa fought with Kohaku, and he was thinking that like there's no point in killing her, just gonna leave her to die. Like he pushed her and then knocked a tree so that it fell on top of her, so she couldn't move. I guess she would have died if no one saved her, right? From like starvation. Because a whole tree, dude. No matter how strong you are, I don't know you can do that unless someone helped you. And Senku, seeing this, saved her with science, of course. Oh, fun fact. From 2019, the only thing that stuck with me from the anime is that you can find ammonia in pee. I don't know why, that's the only lesson that I learned. Watching this for the second time, the lesson that I remember this time is that there's glycerin in soap, and you find those in crushed up seashells. Okay, so that's what I learned this time. But yeah, okay, there's a lot of stuff. We're not even halfway done yet. So they went to Kohaku's village, and they're trying to make antibiotic drug for Ruri, which is her older sister. She's always sick, and you know, they would die because like they don't have any technology or science to cure them. So Senku's doing that. They met Chrome, which is a sorcerer user for the village. That's a word for science as of now. And I like Chrome. He's like basically just became Senku's student. He loved to learn, he understand all the science. And then in order to make Ruri take the medicine, he need to get closer. So they enter this tournament in order to become the chief of the village. And Chrome and Senku was supposed to win. There's a romance going on between Chrome and Ruri. But he got tired and fainted, so Senku won and became the chief. And funny thing, the village name is his last name. The village is called Ishigami's village, and Senku's name is Ichigami Senku. So yeah, his dad built up the village, and he learned about all of these through Ruri, because there's lessons or like folk tales that was told from generation to generation, 100 tales, and it's just like some stuff that his dad came up with to teach the next generation, you know, about life and everything. Jen, this new character from Tsukasa's army, one of the people that Tsukasa revived, came to check if Senku is actually dead. But then he got convinced by science and he defected to join the Kingdom of Science. The Science Kingdom? Yeah. And then he got killed by magma. Because, I don't know, people just be killing people, you know? It's just stone world. But he didn't die, of course not. He's a magician, mentalist. I actually didn't know what that is, but it's really interesting to see what he does. He's pretty cool. I like him. Jen went back to Tsukasa and then get back to tell them that Tsukasa is coming. And we ended with Hyuga and others from Tsukasa's army attacked the village, and then swords acquired. That's what I wrote down. So they made some sword to fought off Hyuga and the rest of the fighters. The ones that Tsukasa revived are always just like raw new man, like strong man and woman too. Some, not much, but yeah. And we ended in the winter season. So for season 1, the rating is plot 7 out of 10, characters 6 out of 10, and production 8 out of 10. 6 as in we're not seeing that many yet. It's like you see your, you know, your, what is it, the trophy characters, like Kaiju, his best friend is the strong man, honest man. Hurting people is bad, killing people is worse, something like that. Senku's our main guy. Kohaku, well, I really like her. She admit right away that like she likes Senku, but not like love, just like that like he saved her life and like he's kind of interesting. And she's not afraid of his sorcery or science, as we know. Alright, season 2, Stone Wars. Only 11 episodes, but that's also because there's a special 50 minutes episode right after. I don't know if some people call it a movie or not, but It's called Dr. Stone Rushui, which is the character that we'll get to know soon. So season 2, Stone Wars, it literally just continued after season 1. I'm not sure how the airing worked because I just dropped the anime and went for the manga right after watching the first 8 episodes in 2019. So it right after season 1 in the winter, and it ended with freezing Tsukasa and a new goal of building a ship. That's the note that I have for myself. So they found a record left by Byakuya and the astronaut. Byakuya is his dad. Same name as Rukia's brother now. So I remember that name. And Senku always referred him as Byakuya. Well, he's adopted, not his real dad. But I would still call him dad, no? Imagine calling your dad by the first name. Or that's kind of weird. Maybe it's just me. So they listened to that, and there's a song from this singer. I don't remember her name. Lillian, the American singer. I don't know if Lillian and Byakuya has any children together, but Kohaku and really does look like Lillian, so maybe. But his dad's kind of old though. He must be at least 50, and Lillian's like 20, I think. But I don't know. Imagine being the last 6 people on Earth and you're tasked with like repopulating the Earth. That's heavy pressure on you. But yeah, so Chrome got captured by the Tsukasa army, and then he escaped science. So we actually get to see Chrome using all the things that he remembered learning from Senku and escaping. So that's pretty cool. That's a guy who's a cop and kind of abusing his power back then when we were in the modern world, but technically it's like the old world because it was 3,000. I keep saying 3,700, but that's like the exact times, 4,000. Just gonna round it up. Yes, so like 4,000 years ago, he was a cop. He's not that important. He's kind of funny, but yeah. And then at the end, they made a tank, and they went to war with the Tsukasa army. The war for the miracle cave with the nitric acid, the one that they need to use to make their revival potion. I don't know what they call. But yeah, it's only 11 episodes. I said plot 8, characters 7. We get to see more characters. There's this really cool sonar operator dude named Ukyo. Yukio? Yeah, he's cute. He's like Peter Pan kind of dude. The way he dressed, and he used a bow and arrow, so that's cool. Production 8. And the movie, the special episode, Dr. Stone Rushui. So we started with reviving Rushui, ended with them on a balloon after surviving a storm. Rushui is a character who they need as a captain because they're planning to go to this treasure island, which is where the astronaut and Senku's dad landed on. And there's a time capsule with a bunch of important minerals that Senku needs because, some of the stuff are hard to find, like platinum. They're trying to find that because for some science reason, if they have platinum, they can make unlimited nitric acid. Oh yeah, and they can't use the miracle cave anymore because one of the bad guys in Tsukasa's army who turned on him, Hyuga. Oh yeah, he looks like Inumaki from Jujutsu Kaisen with his cracks on his mouth. Oh, in season 3 though, he loses the crack and he's actually cute. He's actually pretty cute. But yeah, he's still a bad guy. I don't like him. So they're trying to go to the treasure island, and they're gonna need a ship and a captain because no one know how to sail a boat. And so they revive Ryusui, who is from the Nanami conglomerate. I don't know how to say that. You know what I'm saying, right? Conglomerate, the big business. So he's a rich dude with a bunch of skills and the greatest man alive, according to himself. Yep. So we revived Rusui, and then Rusui made currency and start commerce. And he made Drogon. Drogo? Why is everything like mixing together, This is like Khal Drogo. This is Game of Thrones now. I don't know. My brain. So he made the new currency and started commerce, and they made a balloon because they need to see the new landscape. Because it's been 3,700 years and the landscape has all changed. The north isn't even the north anymore because the Earth's axis tilted a bit. It's been a long time, right? So yeah, they need to see, and then they encounter a storm. Crow was there too. It was so good. That scene was so good. Oh my god. Yeah, it was so cool to see it in anime. I don't even remember because I read it long ago, right? Anyways, yeah. So I gave plot 10 out of 10. It was so good to me. I love it. Yeah, it's so good. Characters 8 out of 10. Actually, we haven't met a new character yet. A new character that we'll meet was just Rusu's butler. We'll meet them in season 3. So other characters 7 out of 10 and production 9 out of 10. Production just keep climbing. Season 3 separated into 2 parts. I think the first part was aired in spring and the second part was aired in winter of last year, 2023. So 11 episodes each. Part 1, we start with diving into agriculture and ended with acquiring platinum. I'm like so brief with these summaries. I don't even remember myself. So they're trying to find oil because they need oil as a fuel for the ship. They can't just use what other thing like coal. I just skimmed through making the phone. Huh? That's pretty cool. From season 1, they made a phone, but right now they're making a ship, and now they're making space food, which is just basically bread. But no one know how to make that kind of bread, you know. So they have to wake up Rusu's butler, which he doesn't even know the gender of. His name is, I'm gonna get this pretty wrong, I think, but it's a French name. His name is Francois. Please tell me how to do if you know French. And he don't even know what his gender is, so I'm gonna say non-binary, but they're so pretty. I think they might be a woman, but then you don't know with anime. Everyone is so pretty, so they might be a guy, you know? You don't know. It's anime. Anyway, yeah, we later found out, I think that Francois is a woman because there is a time when they got revived and instead of just covering the bottom part, they covered the full part, which men can do too. I mean, it's no problem. It's just your preference, I guess, but I think Francois is a woman. But the name Francois is a guy's name, I think. I don't know. Non-binary, but yeah. So they woke up Francois and they test the oil on a motorboat. They make a freaking motorboat. I don't know how accurate the science is, but I think the author worked with scientists and like chemists when they wrote this story. Oh my god, the manga ended, by the way. I didn't finish it yet, but that's sad. It's a really good series, and I don't know, I just love the series. Okay, so they tested the motorboat, and when they were out at the sea, they got a random radio signal with a Morse code saying why. It's just like, why? Reading that in the manga, already scary. Seeing that in the anime, goosebump. It was crazy. It was scary, like the mystery. Okay, so they landed on the treasure island. There are some natives, inhabitants there that still survived after all these years. Oh my god, so like, yeah, those astronauts did like pumped out a bunch of population of, well, it's been 3,700 years anyway. Yes, and everyone just got petrified right away. The enemies have the weapon that petrified all the humans. How? Yeah, another question. So Kohaku and Ginro? Oh yeah, how did they survive? We got the scout team, Kohaku, Senku, Gen. I don't know why. Maybe because if they encounter anyone, they can use Gen's trick to talk them into something. And Soyuz, which is the native. Oh my god, imagine being a baby and remembering everything. We'll later learn that his mom has like crazy memory from like a clan with crazy strong memory, so that's why he remembered everything since he was a baby. But that was crazy. And the name Soyuz is the name of the space shuttle that came down. Boom. But yeah, so the scout team, as well as Kinro, didn't get petrified, and also, what's her name? Suika. The little kid, she's so cute. Because Rusui just kicked her out when he saw the enemy. He just kicked her out. I really like Rusui. He's like one of those flamboyant guy, you know, like, what's his name? The white hair dude from Demon Slayer. Yeah, whatever his name is. I don't like him though, the guy in Demon Slayer, because I think he's a bit weak for a Hashira. But anyway, yeah, so Ginra, he dived into the water for some reason. I don't remember. Maybe he dropped something or he was checking something under the water. So those 4 plus Kinro and Suika survived. So we got 6 survivors. The rest of them petrified again. So Kohaku and Ginro has to infiltrate the inner palace to find more info about their enemies. And we also got introduced to the native of the island that's trying to help them. Her name is Amaryllis, and she's pretty cool. I like her, she's so cute. The notable scenes that I put down is Kohaku doing her makeup. That was so funny. I think I died laughing. I laughed for like 5 to 10 minutes when I was reading the manga in 2019. It was so funny. So it finally got adapted into the anime, and Senku and Kohaku fake kiss. That was, you know, they're cute, but I don't see them together as of yet, because he's like a science dude and he don't care about that. When the series starts, Senku's either 15 or 16, so I understand that he like don't care about romance at all. And Kohaku is just, you know, a strong girl. She also doesn't care. So they're cute together, but I don't see them together yet. So that's part 1. Part 2, we started with reviving Kaseki, which is the master craftsman from the what's the village? The Ishigami village. And yeah, I said Rusu is so freaking smart. Oh my god, I'm gonna show the scene. This scene, it just got me like, oh my god, I just love him. Other than being the rich business dude and the captain, talented with all these skills, he is so smart and like quick thinking. The problem solving skill, like underwater, just right then, right there. He is so smart. And then they ended with planning to go to space next. So basically, part 2, we revived all the others and we made a drone to steal their weapon, which we are calling the Medusa. We got Moss, the enemy, the strongest soldier from the enemies, to cooperate. And Ibarra uses the beam on the whole island. Senku survives by throwing the revival fluid on himself right on time after he got petrified. That seems crazy. So Chrome noticed that the petrification beam travels at the exact same speed. So he was like, everyone, hold your hand out. Whenever your hand got petrified, raise your hand and tell Senku. So like everyone was doing this pose, right? Except for Rusui, he was doing this, of course. Oh, you know, this make no noise. I don't know how he do it. This make noise. 2 fingers. But yeah, so that scene after that. So before he got petrified, Senku threw the nitric acid or revival potion, and then it clashed on his hands right when he got petrified, and it was like, it's reaching him, but it was stopped right on his track. So that was so cool. And the fight was crazy. I didn't see that. I didn't read that in the manga yet. I only read it up until we see that the master is a statue. So that was crazy. It's so good. After that, so they won, blah blah blah, celebration. There's a weird radio that's coming through the ship. They were trying to call Ruli to see if anything happened at the village, and Ruli said there's a weird radio trying to reach her. Then they hear it. It was saying, you know, how to use the Medusa, which is specifying the range and then how long do you need before it activates. So the thing is saying like 12,008,000 meters 1 second. So we're like, what is that specific number? Gen was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like, wait, hold on. But it didn't reach the Medusa because you need to be really close to it to say it. And the radio was a bit quiet, so it didn't reach it. It didn't activate the Medusa, so that's good. So Senku was like, that is the diameter of Earth. Oh my god. It's good. I'm filming this at night, so I can't scream. I would be screaming for sure, but it was so good. And they were like, you know that voice? Yuko said this because he's a Sona operator. He got good ears, right? He was like, that voice is your voice, Senku. Another mystery. It's amazing. I love it so much. And he was like, yeah, this is exhilarating. You always say that word. Why can't you just say exciting? Okay, exhilarating. Like, oh, it made my heart beat so fast. But yeah, and then we ended with them making a model of the world. And, I didn't say this much, but what's her name? Yuzuriha. I should give her a lot of credits. She's so good. I love her. Like, she does a lot of work, and I'm pretty sure that her and Taiju is gonna go together. And my favorite cosplayer and her fiance actually cosplayed them years ago, so I always love them. But yeah, she's super talented, and also Kazuki the craftsman. So yeah, they made a big model of the world and to show them. And we ended with them saying like, I'm going to space. And the notable scene here is Senku and Kohaku hug. That was so cute. Because Senku always avoided hug, at least from Taiju. But like, yeah, that was cute. I said plot 10, characters 9, production 10. Very good. I love it. It's really good. And you know, I wanted to be an astronaut at some point in my life until I learned about the condition that they have to live in when they're up in space and all these years of studying that I will have to do. So right now, I'm not sure if I still want to be an astronaut. I don't think so, but I would love to. Oh my god, my camera's about to die. Anyway, yeah, I really relate to Senku and like wanting to go to space, so I really love this anime and my camera's gonna die for real. So yeah, that's the review for Dr. Stone Season 1, 2, 3 and this special episode. It's been Panzerhero. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, then be sure to give this video a like and consider subscribing. I make videos relating to One Piece as well as show/anime/manhwa/manga reviews, so if you're interested in any of that, then maybe consider subscribing to my channel. And yeah, that's another episode of Cozy Review Corners, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!